what's the best shotgun formation to run and pass from? So, good question from Catmaster. Early in the season, you kind of want a balanced offense, shotgun set.
Yeah.
I've got a couple picks. I would say playbook-wise, Dolphins. Choose the Dolphins playbook.
Yeah.
Choose Seattle playbook.
Yeah.
They're very similar. Miami doesn't have much under center, so you get a lot. You get 20 shotgun sets
in Seattle?
Miami?
Oh, Seattle, yeah.
To run from, right? So what I like to do is find a formation where the halfback is not directly behind the tight end. So these two are good examples, 7 and 8. See where Jimmy Graham is, number 88, and where the halfback is.
Yeah.
Less of a formation like this doubles Y off, because what I find is if I want to call inside zone from a set like this, from a shotgun set, the edge doesn't get sealed as much.
Right.
So Lockett is now matched up against, is that Justin Houston, Tamba Hali? Like, who's over there?
Right.
That's not good for business. That you got him taking on a tackle, and then the tackle's the guy. Where if I come out in a play, I can press select to go back to that. Jimmy Graham's actually not that bad of a blocker. I know he used to always like to say that, but he's actually pretty solid.
Go to the other, yeah,
Yeah, because it's got the option. We'll give it the base. If I go where Jimmy Graham is on the right side, now I've got an extra kind of blocker over there. You got the guy over him. He's gonna get a block. We're gonna be able to either cut it back up the middle, or if you don't line anybody up over him, Jimmy Graham's gonna get a double team. Or they're going to just get a double team, and then you can kick it out wide.
Right.
So if I'm looking in a shotgun set that's run first, I always want it where either there's 2 tight ends over there or there's beef over there. I don't want the tight end, unless I'm going to run like a counter, but you don't want the tight end on the same side,
right?
In my opinion, because now you kind of like lose a blocker.
You're forced to run inside. You can't kick it as wide. You don't seal the edge as well. Good tip.
So that's what I think. I don't know if you have a specific play you like out of it. I do like the read option. I think it's pretty solid this year. Just because it's an inside zone, which is very powerful and good. Inside runs are better. Inside zones are more like Madden 16 where they're better versus like Madden 17 where they weren't quite as good. And it's because you can use left stick cuts like that. Like that's something you couldn't really do last year. But you can do that and get back into lane. So I find inside zones to be pretty good and consistent out of plays. This is a base, but those are some things I like. Anything you'd call out too?
So there's one thing I want to note. I would call out that I think as a balanced set, I think shotgun split close is probably a top 3 formation / like scheme in and of itself in the entire game.
Falcons,
Cardinals,
Jets.
I believe that's it. It could be one more, but gun split close, one of the best overall balanced sets in the game, specifically the Cardinals playbook, because you have a fullback dive, and then you have the halfback power O, so you have a run left, run right, and then the halfback wheel is hell. One thing I'll note about that, like about what makes halfback wheel so tough, and I think this is something that you can find in a lot of other formations. So if you go to the gun trips off set, I think this is a really balanced set this year, and I think it's because the power of just keep going down. A play like X under, right? I think this is a really powerful play. And I think that this type of route combination, the routes on the right, that's the same route combo that you get from gun split close, halfback wheel. I think this route combination is one of the toughest in the game.
Because it makes you have to play a hard flat, but then it makes you, if you play a hard flat, get beat by a corner route potentially.
Correct. Yep.
And then you're really kind of trying to watch the combos on the right side.
It becomes really difficult to defend against with a pass lead away, possession catch is tough. But then combo that with the ability to run the ball inside off of this, it's a really balanced set. So I would say that a gun split close and then a trips style set that gives you this route combo on the right side of the field, which is the table and corner. So an example that you don't have to run this trip set, but you can find it other places. So if you go gun in the Seattle playbook, go right, right there, ace offset. So same level sail. It's the same concept. That is extremely tough. I find that in this year's game, that's one of the better ways to go about it.
And you got a Z spot.
You got a Z spot.
It's a pretty good formation.
It's a real good set.
Verts, read option.
Yeah, and then get this, right? You can audible to hit beat, and then go right. you can audible the wing slot offset.
Which you know who I'm a fan.
Oh yeah,
who's a fan of that.
Yeah, well,
this guy.
Little hail break screen.
This guy right here.
But yeah, those what I would say. I would say though, if you're gonna make me make a decision, I would tell you gun split close.
Yeah.
Would be what I think is the most balanced run and passing set for a shotgun formation of the game. If you're gonna ask me what I think the best overall passing formation is, I think it's still gun bunch, baby.